Oh, I think it makes sense. And I think what's interesting about it is that there are a lot of people who have been asking this question, what does the disaggregated future look like? And also just basically, what does the future look like? Adam, I want to turn it over to you because I think where you're working on it in terms of new materials, new science, these are some of the technologies required to unlock the future that Marcus is talking about. The stuff we have now, it's not fast enough, as he says. We need to do more. So take us through a little bit about what you see coming in terms of materials disruption.
Absolutely. So a little bit of the background about AKHAN Semiconductor. We specialize in diamond-based semiconductor materials. While it sounds like we're making gems and trying to turn those into electronics, actually we're using things like methane gas, hydrogen gas, and actually forming very thin diamond layers. As depicted, this is actually a picture of our Mirage diamond glass, which we announced in August. And this is for things like consumer products for consumer display. I'll talk a little bit about the characteristics, but I sort of just wanted to frame the discussion in that context. Because within technology, we have sort of a technology hype cycle. That there's this hype about the technology, and then it's really a far-off future until we actually get productivity from these materials. And so diamond is an interesting material because while it sounds like a very neat concept, it's actually been researched since 1955. Since General Electric built the first lab-grown, high-pressure, high-temperature diamond reactor. Since that time frame, there's been things, everything in the public sphere, talking about the sort of diamond age of materials. There's actually a book in 1955, The Diamond Age. We've seen it in video games, and more recently, from Wired Magazine 2013, talking about a diamond age. And so I've actually been researching these materials since 2004, since I was an undergraduate at the University of Illinois, Chicago. So it's been quite a while for me into this field, and so we've actually seen quite a bit of advances, actually enabling diamond for the first time in commercial scale. But at that time that I entered in 2004, we saw that actually, even though diamond had the superior mechanical and optical electronic properties, it was not being developed for electronics fully at that time. Even Intel acknowledged at that same time that diamond represents a seismic change. Despite its advantages, it takes about 10 years to bring a new chip to market or a new material to market, and there's substantial investments within the silicon platform, so there's also cost-prohibitive things restricting diamond. And so our work in diamond has actually been largely centered around enabling it as a material that enhances the silicon platform. Not a seismic shift away, but actually improving the existing thermal properties, the energy efficient properties of these materials, as well as doing things like faster switching. So in 2013, we announced the world's first diamond-based pin diode, which actually works at room temperature. And we compared this to the existing state-of-the-art in silicon. We saw a material that was over 1,000 times thinner, can handle over 1,000,000 times higher current, which didn't overheat at room temperature. And these are seismic, game-changing events within the chip world because heat is a major issue in modern electronics.